Guys, uh, your boy just got done getting tattooed. Tattoo tutorial coming out in a few weeks. Once this bad boy heals. Um, Finally done with the arm after 2 years, I believe. But I wanted to make several videos this week, mainly focusing on just self-acceptance, self-love, loving yourself. And today, what I want to talk to you about is accepting yourself. Because the thing is, once you accept yourself, other people will be able to accept you. Now, I myself struggle with depression, anxiety. I am just overall horrible in the fact that if I even get the slightest bit like nervous or anxious, or somebody, I will just break down crying. And it used to be that when somebody would like call me a name, I'd break down crying. But I've gotten through a lot of steps with my depression strictly because I don't let what other people say get to me. Because I've accepted myself, right? I know that I'm in a wheelchair. I know that I have a physical disability. I know that people are going to look at me as an easy target. And I know that from the first moment I open my mouth, from the first moment I go up to them, that literally, I mean, even working in a retail environment and just being out in public, like the first interaction, excuse me, with a human being, with that individual person matters. Like it sets the tone for how I will be perceived. But then you get people that will not accept you no matter what you do. Like I've had people call me a cripple, stupid. They've called me mother, all that. And I'm thinking to myself, why? Okay, like I'm 19. I have went through a tremendous battle of multiple surgeries, multiple, like extreme, multiple amounts of physical and emotional pain. And why are these people just choosing to be dicks? Why are they choosing to be dicks? Why can't they accept me for who I am? And what I've come to realize is they don't accept themselves. And I don't care how many times they tell you that they love themselves, they love other people. No, they don't. It's a mask that they put on to hide who they are, because inside they can't even deal with themselves. They can't love themselves. They don't have any respect for themselves. And the reason I focus, the reason I'm making this video and I want to say this, like mental health is so freaking important. Like it is. Mental health is important. Like many people overlook it and they think, oh, well, people just need to learn how to grow up. It's like, or handle their own issues. But it's not like that, right? Like, it's easy for me to sit here and talk to you guys who understand the importance of mental health. But, like, to somebody that doesn't, it's hard to explain it to them. I'm still trying to explain to my dad how, mental health is important. And he's slowly getting there, but it's a struggle. And it's a struggle for anybody that doesn't understand how, what a person is faced with. Like, I'll be very open. Like, I've had suicidal thoughts. I've had, not like in the last couple of years, but I did. You get to this really dark place, guys. And you guys know, if you've suffered with it, what I'm talking about. Just this feeling of hopelessness, loneliness, like nothing I do matters, nothing I do is right. And you feel like the world is against you. And as I was saying, like, the world is not against you. The world is fighting against themselves and fighting against each other. It literally has nothing to do with you as an individual person. People will take out their anger, their frustrations, their sadness, whatever, on you because they can't deal with their own stuff. And rather than sit down and talk with somebody about it, they just choose to bottle up everything until they literally explode. And, for whatever reason, the person that is in their direct path is going to feel their wrath. gonna feel their hurt, gonna feel their anger, and they just let everything go. But I wanna just say this because I think it's extremely important to say, like, mental health is never something that it should be overlooked, like underlooked, I should say, like overlooked or whatever, however you want to say it. We need to focus on this because it is so important to talk to someone. If you're feeling lonely or hopeless or whatever, talk to someone. That does, and guys, I don't care who it is. The right people will not judge you. If they're your friends, they will not judge you. If they're real, genuine friends. And if you're scared to talk to somebody, message me. I mean, I know it's not the same, but if you're talking to somebody, message me. Go to somebody that you really, really, really trust. And if you have no one, as I said, I'm always here. I want to throw something out there for anybody that might be watching this that's ever been rude to whoever. A retail employee, what in any position in life. I want to just throw this out there. If you have ever been rude to somebody, a retail worker or whatever, I can't even name it. Name any other ones because I could name a lot, but that would take forever. But anyway, if you've ever been rude to somebody, I want you to think about something. You have no idea what they're going through you have no idea what they're going through with their personal life. You have no idea what battles they face getting up every single day, putting on their uniform and going to work just because they need the money and just because, some people like me genuinely want to help out the other person. Like, it's not just about a paycheck for me. I don't really care about that as much as I care about lifting others up. And when you are rude and you just start swearing and cussing and yelling at them and everything, what if one day they go home and they do something to themselves? All because of what you said to them. All because of how you treated them. Because you couldn't accept yourself and you were too angry in a moment to just calm down. And just stop thinking about your own self and step into the other person's shoes. That's what I will say this time and time again. Mental health is important. It is. It is so important. Now, this video may not go viral. This video may not get a lot of views. It may get 1, it may get 2, it may get 30, it may get 40, it may get 100. I don't really care. I just want to be a voice because I believe that this has to stop. I can't even talk right, guys, because I'm so upset. What is the problem in the world nowadays? Like, everybody judges everybody. Everybody judges everybody without knowing them, without understanding them, and for what? And why? And the main reason, the main thing that I have come across, the main answer to that question of why is because they can't accept themselves. And they're too stubborn and too stuck in their own ways and about them. They don't care about anybody else. They don't see other people. They just see them. And that to me is sad. That to me is horrible. That to me literally makes me out of breath, literally makes me have so much anger, and literally just makes me want to cry. Because not only for me personally have I felt this pain, but I feel it for everybody that has struggled with this. People need to stop thinking about them. They need to stop thinking about them and start thinking about other people, because we're all one, guys. We are not separated. We are all equal. We are not divided. That's one thing you guys have to understand. Everybody has to understand. We are not divided. We have spent so much time picking, bullying each other, yelling at each other, being so greedy with what we want. with what we want. That we don't think about other people. What do other people need? What do I need? Not what do I want. What do I need? Well, 1, I need to be a better person. 2, I need to be more patient. 3, I need to love more. Every day, yeah, I blow up at people too. And I say the wrong thing, but every day, those are my main 3 things. And every day before I go to bed, I ask myself this one question. And actually, it's more like 2 questions. How did I love myself today? How did I love myself? Because I struggle with a lot of things. When I look in the mirror, I sometimes don't like what I see. So how did I love myself? What is one thing that I did or about me physically that I love? How did I love myself today? But not only that, but how did I love others? How did I love others? And if I can answer those 2 questions, then I'm better off than I was the day before, because I've literally analyzed myself. And I'm not trying to pick anybody apart here. I understand we all fall short and we all get upset and we all get angry, we all get sad, and we all want things. It's human nature. But at some point, we have to take a step back, we have to be patient, we have to take a deep breath, and we have to realize that it's not about us. It's not just about you, it's not just about me. It's about everyone. We're all one, guys. We live in a world where we're all one. We are brothers and sisters, but yet we treat each other like we're mortal enemies. So my main thing right here is, no matter if you suffer with depression, mental illness, whatever, if you do, whatever, my main thing is love yourself regardless of whatever battles you may be facing. But not only love yourself, love other people. Love other people and be kind to one another. Love other people and care for one another. Love other people and love yourself. I love you guys, and I honestly mean that. And as I said, I don't know how many views this will get. I really don't care. But if you guys could please share this. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath and I was kind of jumbling my thoughts, because this is a topic that needs to be addressed. This is a topic that needs to be talked about. This is a topic that needs to it needs to be talked about. So if you enjoyed this video, if you want to share it with a friend, with a family member, whatever, I love you guys. Please subscribe. Hit that bell notification. I got more videos coming out. And yeah, I'm out. Peace, guys. Love you.